Hey, what's up, guys? It's been a while, and I just wanted to chat a little bit about this whole Canada and America situation that we're in right now. I have to tell you, I did not see this coming, and obviously, I have to say, I mean, people booing in stadiums and stuff like that is just ridiculous during the national anthems. I do not condone that kind of thing at all, but I mean, this is a really weird situation. Um, I remember when Trump first got elected back in 2016. I was definitely rooting for him, and I remember watching this smear campaign start that just lasted for like the last 8 years now. I guess it is, or 8 or 9 years, and I don't believe that he's been treated fairly. I'm definitely a fan of him in general, but all of a sudden, this whole thing has come up now. It's just the weirdest situation to be in. And I know a lot of you guys are from the States. I have spent a ton of time down there, like probably, the better part of a year just on various vacations in the last, 10 years or so, or a little more. Like, I love America. I love Americans. And I'm not that happy to see what kind of situation is going on right now. I remember Trump was kind of joking around about us becoming the 51st state, which I mean is so ridiculous that the second biggest landmass country in the world, or wherever we're at, one of the biggest ones, is just going to be a state. I mean, give me a break. So obviously he's a great negotiator and threw out a ridiculous offer, which I think in a lot of ways it could be really good. I could see, a situation where the two countries joining could really work, but it seems to have pushed into this or else situation. He just got elected on world peace and whatever, and now all of a sudden we don't even have a say in, the future of our country if some guy just says he's going to just absorb us. I mean, it's taken such a strange turn. And like I say, there's probably a situation where I could see the two countries joining. And, you have to remember Canada is a massive place, and it's very distinct cultures from one spot to another, north, south, east, west. And to just lump it all into one state, like I said, I mean, it's just beyond ridiculous. But I have spent a ton of time down there. I love being down there. When my daughter's done school, I would love to be, vacationing a few months a year down there or whatever. And like I say, I could see a situation where us joining together could really be pretty friggin' awesome. It would be interesting to see how many Canadians would relocate down south. I think it would actually be quite a bit. And obviously, the water and all the resources and stuff, like it really could make an absolutely unbelievable powerhouse of a country. But I have to say, I just don't really like the process of how things are going, and this whole idea that somebody could even consider that we don't have a say in the future of our own nation is just ridiculous. And a couple of things, I haven't been following the news super close about this kind of stuff, but this talking point of us and border security, like, can you imagine how many endless dump truck loads or stadiums full of illegal substances have made their way from the States into Canada? Guns and meth and drugs, just destroying so many lives. And I mean, we're not trying to act like that's anybody's problem but our own. I mean, we let the stuff in the country, and we've failed to educate people to avoid that kind of thing. And I just don't get how you could argue that something getting into another country is somehow our fault. Would I like to see those things shut down? Fentanyl 100% illegal, all that kind of stuff? Of course, that stuff is horrible, and it's just destroyed so many lives and ended so many lives. But I'd like to hear what you guys think about all this. Everybody's such a hothead in the media and all that kind of thing. I've spent a ton of time down there, and I love being down in the States. And I could absolutely see a situation where the two countries merging together, not some hostile takeover, but let's talk about it and make something that absolutely works for both of us. And, could I see a situation like that arise? Yeah, I absolutely could. But this is not the way, this whole or else type of thing. I mean, even if the States was to just completely invade and try and take over, like, is the rest of the world really going to sit by and let that happen? I mean, it's gotten off to such a bad start, you know, like let's sit down and really discuss what's important to everybody and what parts of the Canadian culture would we want to remain. Is it something that Americans are in favor of? Is it something Canadians are in favor of? I mean, this is just such a not the way to start something like this. But anyways, I'd love to know what you guys think. I hate that the two countries are having this wedge driven between them, because we've been such great friends and neighbors and trading partners for so long. But I'm sure we will all ride this out whichever way it goes. I know this is a little bit of a political type video, but it is what it is. This is a very strange time. So anyways, I'd love to hear some feedback on what you guys think. Please reach out, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Talk to you later.